our Director of Finance and Operations here on the Mountain Life team. And Pam, I just want to tell you, we are so blessed to have you. You're a major asset to this team. I want to make sure that everybody knows that because I don't know what I would do without you. You are just, well, let me rephrase that. I don't know what our team would do without you. You're the glue that holds us all together. And we're grateful to have you a part of this team. So thank you. And I just wanted you to know that. Now, tell us a little bit about Pam Allison. Tell us a little bit about your background. I know where you're from. Tell everybody else where you're from.
Okay. I grew up in a small town about 30 miles north of Boston, Methuen, Massachusetts, and really close to Salem, New Hampshire. We're right on the line, actually. And so it's a little bit like the mountains up here because we did have, the mountains in our backyard. So it was very similar to this, but my town was a little bit bigger than Blairsville, though. I don't know, probably at the time, 40,000 maybe in our city. Yeah,
that's a nice size.
It was small for up north because we were a little bit, further north than Boston, obviously. So.
Did y'all have like 4 seasons up there?
Lots of them, yes.
Yeah.
Very cold winters.
I keep hearing that the mountains up there are prettier than our mountains in the fall. I got to get out there and see.
It is gorgeous. It actually is a gorgeous place. So, yeah.
Well, Pam, I know you've been a part of the team for some time. How many years has it been?
4, a little over 4.
A little over 4. And Pam came on as a buyer's agent on the team, and she quickly became our rock star, as I've always referred to her as, and she did an amazing job. And I was always so impressed with Pam. I mean, she was just so focused and so in tune. I mean, she was just like a well-oiled machine. She'd come in, she'd make her calls, keep her numbers, and her business showed. And she came to me.
He's looking for lunch.
No, come on. But I mean, so you came to me and we moved you into this new role, and this has been a little bit, about 1.5 years ago, I guess, is when you started handling all of our transactions, and that was really because of family, which everybody has had a common theme about family and how important it is to us on this team. So, I guess I'm doing more of the talking and you're supposed to be doing a lot of the interviewing, but I say that to say, I mean, I remember, and I hope you don't mind me sharing this, but I remember you coming to me, tell us a little bit before I tell that story. You were, before you came to the Mountain Life team, a little bit of your work history, I guess.
Okay, I worked at the school system. I was in the technology department. I worked on the student information, the data that got uploaded to the state for funding and for student information. And so therefore I was much behind the computer a lot, and I needed something different. I wanted to change. I wanted to obviously make more money, but I needed something different. It was time. Yeah. It was time. I'd been working in that type of job for a long time.
Well, and it takes me back to my story. So let me finish that by saying I'll never forget Pam walking into my office when she was trying to make the decision with tears literally streaming down her face. She said, "Chad."
I don't know if it was like that.
It was. You were crying. Because I'll never forget, I went home and I told Christy, I said, I have never felt this much pressure in all my life. But she just looked at me and she says, "Are you going to tell me I can make it in this business?" I said, "Pam, if you listen to me and you let me help you, I promise you'll make it." Was I right?
And she has more than made it.
She's
accomplished a tremendous amount.
She's been awesome.
Your clients absolutely love you.
So tell us a little bit about what you're doing on the Mountain Life team, and then we'll get into what you find the most.
Okay. Well, I wear many hats. I work on our team as far as payroll, and I also do the finances for the team, and then I work on transactions. I also kind of are the liaison for our agents for questions to help them with situations, contracts, different things like that.
And that's because you always wrote the perfect contract.
Well, I don't like to redo things. So anyway, I do help the agents a lot, and and I'm also helping train our team, and so anyway, I do a lot of things, and I don't know if I'm the master of none, but I do a lot.
I think you're the master of everything you set your hand to be quite honest. What is the most rewarding part in your job right now, what you're doing as you transition from being a full-time realtor into this management role?
Well, being a realtor, I loved helping people find the homes. Of course, it was funny because I would go into homes and I'd be like, well, I think I could live here. But anyway, I did like helping people find homes, and then now I work with them to help them through the process of actually purchasing it. So if I can make it easier on them, make it to where answering their questions so that it's not, because it is a little different up here and there's different concerns, with the wells and septics and that kind of thing. So, I mean, if I can help ease the pressure of purchasing the home so that they don't feel like they're doing it alone, and that, we can give them sound advice, then I enjoy that.
That's wonderful.
I mean, I think that you hit the nail on the head. I mean, that's one of the most important things that we do as realtors is, especially in your job role, is to make sure that that transition, or the transaction rather, from contract to close, there's so many moving parts going on right there, so much coordination. And I don't know, unless you bought a house recently, I mean, folks just lose sight of exactly what is going on and how many, the coordination of that and getting everything coming together and making sure that it runs smoothly. And I don't mean to sound condescending towards some of the co-broking agents that we work with, but sometimes we find ourselves having to do some of their job to make sure that our clients are well taken care of. And I don't know that even our clients realize just how much we do on the other side of the transaction to make sure that our clients have a very pleasurable experience through the whole process. And you are the one who is making sure that goes through just as smoothly as possible. And I mean, and sometimes things are a little bit out of our control, and
yes,
hopefully our clients will understand that. But there's something to be said about being proactive instead of reactive. And that's exactly what we're trying to do, is to make sure that if there's going to be any hiccups or any problems in that transaction, you're getting to it before most everybody else even realizes it's about to happen. And that is a huge benefit and a huge value to our clients.
And that's what I like with working with the agents, because I can say, hey, have you thought of this that's coming up, or have you done this? And hopefully that helps with their processes as well to make the next transaction even better.
Well, you do an amazing job with it. Again, I can't say it enough. I mean, we are just so blessed to have you on this
Thanks.
team. You do an awesome job. So tell me this, when you are not handling transactions or coaching agents, what are you doing to fill your time? What are some things you enjoy to do outside of real estate?
Being outside. We have a pool, so we hang out at the pool. We go camping a lot. Love going on new trips to different places in the country. We went out west about 6 years ago. 4 years, went back up to New England. So we pull an RV or a camper, and we travel all over the place.
That's
So-
wonderful.
You might be driving an RV before too long. Ryan has his way.
If Brian has anything to do with it, we will.
And you've got 2 kids.
And I got 2
One
kids.
just graduated high school and is going to college right in the fall.
Going to Barry and playing football, and so he's excited about that. And so we'll have one at home for a couple of years, and then it's just me and him.
I think you're going to have your hands full with Riley at home, that's for sure. She's a mess.
Yeah.
So within the Keller Williams family, we talk about big whys and goals. Do you have a big why or a goal you'd like to share that you're working on right now?
Well, I have personal goals to have a balanced life, financial goals to be debt free, and that might take a little while.
Especially if you buy that RV.
I know. We just keep falling back. But no, that is a goal of mine. I would love to get debt free, and then professional goals. I want to feel comfortable in what I do and to do it at the highest level. I mean, I really feel like, you know, I said earlier I do wear many hats, but it would be great to be focused on those things that I do and make sure that I'm doing it to the best of my abilities, because that will be helpful to everybody around me.
Absolutely. Well, that's awesome. You did a great job and do a great job on this team. I've said that like 3 times, so lunch is definitely on you today. And so thank you so much for being a part of our family. Thank you so much for being a part of this team and the hard work. I mean, that's one thing I do have to close out by saying. I'm just so impressed with your work ethic. Even my wife has complimented. She goes, I didn't know that I'd ever meet anybody that had a stronger work ethic than you, but Pam's giving you a pretty good run for your money. So, and we're blessed to have that pretty commonly on the team here. So we have a lot of folks that do that. So
Yeah, we have a great team.
Dawn, you got any closing thoughts?
Yeah,
there?
thank you for being such an integral part of the team, because quite honestly, I wouldn't get a paycheck without you, Pam. So I'm very thankful
Literally.
for you. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
Thanks.